to enact it, act something on it, and does not, the reward for this person is that they will be able to pick from any of the hur al-ain of their choosing on the Day of Judgment. They will be called in front of everyone to go and do this as a special honor. And also, the Prophet ﷺ gave advice to the one man, لا تغضب, لا تغضب, لا تغضب. Don't be angry, don't be angry, don't be angry, when the man was seeking for advice. And so the hadith today is another one of these really comprehensive hadith. It was narrated by Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh, that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, a Muslim, male or female, continues to remain under trial in respect of his life, property, and offspring until he faces Allah Azza wa Jal with no sin on his record. And this hadith was narrated by At-Tirmidhi, and he categorizes this hadith as Hasan Sahih. So it's interesting because, like many things, Islam flips the common understanding. Here, the Prophet ﷺ is mentioning that a Muslim would be put to trial with respect to his life, his property, and offspring until their death, when they meet with Allah. The result of this struggles that they've been through with their whole life is they're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with no sins on their record. It doesn't mean they did not commit any sins. What it means is the struggles of those trials that they went through throughout their whole life while remaining a believer, while remaining a Muslim, would lead to their record having no sins because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forgiven them because of all those trials that they went through and because they had sabr throughout. The whole reason why it's in this chapter in the first place. So, my dear brothers and sisters, we look and see, who does not want to have an easy life? Put your hand up. Of course, everybody wants an easy life. And we should ask Allah. The Prophet ﷺ actually said, don't ask Allah for the hardship, rather ask Him for ease. We should ask for that. But know that we're going to face hardship no matter what. Even if we ask for ease, we will be unable to escape some degree of hardship. And even if you are in otherwise good life, all parents worry about their children. Everyone faces some kind of a financial struggle, even if they are wealthy or above average. And everyone who owns anything worries about it, whether it could be stolen, whether it's going to last until the next use, whether you need to replace it, and things like that. Some to different degrees and others. The point is, by having sabr through whatever trials we face through these worldly possessions, we might meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with a clean record. Even though we've been sinning, the trial will clean our record from sins. I think the next hadith is a little bit of a different topic. I don't want to jump to it, so I think we're just going to end it here with a simple that simple hadith, inshallah. And jazakumullah khair for your patience. Again, the reminder: if anybody has a spare TV that's in new condition and they would like to donate that to the masjid, please see me or Brother Muhammad, or if you'd like to sponsor the cost of a new one, especially a nice big one that we put there and one that would fit here as well to use for the prayer times, inshallah, and other announcements, we'd appreciate it. Jazakallah khair. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the very best in the dunya and in the akhirah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the sabr as we face whatever trials we have to face in this life. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant relief to our brothers and our sisters all throughout the world facing any kind of oppression, in Gaza, in the rest of Palestine. This ceasefire word we know is meaningless. We are grateful that there was some break perhaps in some things that were happening and the people were allowed to return, but we know that our brothers are still suffering there as much as before. And for also in Yemen, in Sudan, in East Turkestan, in Myanmar, in Kashmir, in the rest of India, all of these places, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant relief to our brothers and sisters and to free them from oppression. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.